I was in London a couple of weeks ago with the wife, right? We went out to dinner. A couple of mates came with us, and we got to the pub early. And it's a place called the Cliss Old Arms, and it's actually, I think, Ray Davies from the Kinks, or the Kinks own it. Anyway, it's a great pub, load of their stuff, all their memorabilia on the wall. Beautiful place. So they've got this new English ale, right? And it's called Randall's, and it's made in London. Made in the heart of London. I said to the bloke, where about in the heart of London's that from? You've got no idea, he says. I said, well, give me one of them, let me try it. So about 2 hours later, we've had our dinner. I've had about 4 or 5 pints of beer. The wife's been on a pint of lager and lime, a couple of pints of that or whatever. My mates and his missus decided to go out and have a cigarette. So I'm sitting there, the wife, and, you know, we're having a little chat, and all goes quiet. And you know how it is, boys and girls, when you sort of get a few beers down, you're sitting there and all goes quiet, you start swaying in your chair, you know. I know, I've looked at the beer and I love you. And the wife says, is that you or the beer talking? I said, no, that's me talking to the beer. so anyway, true story, honest. I got a clout round the back of the noggin for that one. Anyway, so, yeah, see... Anyway, there was a ham sandwich went into a pub, right? And he goes up to the bar and he says, can I have a pint of bitter, please? Barman says, piss off, we don't serve food here. What? Anyway, there's Batman and Superman sitting on the roof of the Gotham City Library, right? And they're having a chat, passing the time. Old Bats turns to Soups. He said, here, Soups, you had a touch of the horn lately. He said, beg your pardon, Bats? He said, could you explain that? He said, you know, large portion, give me a stiff and stout. He said, well, that's funny. He said, I've got a story to tell you. He said, only last week, excuse me, I was flying over Central Park in New York. I popped up there, see what was going on, right, he says. And, well, I looks down, won't be quivering and lying there, giving it all the big groanies, and she's rubbing her breasts and all her thighs and everything. Her lasso's down there on there already, just in case. He said, I got a touch of the horn. He said, what happened then, Soups? He said, well, he shot me out of Jupiter. He said, what happened? He said, well, I stopped at Mars. He said, I managed to calm myself down. He said, anyway, I got back as fast as I could. He said, I had to have another look, see what Wonder Woman's. He said she was giving it a big one and like all this, everything, and this Pat said, I said, well, what happened then? He said, well, I had to. He said, you had to what? He said, I dove down. He said, I pulled my drawers down. He said, and I had a large stiff out. He said, I bet Wonder Woman was surprised. He said, not half as surprised as the Invisible Man was. So this geezer, right, he's lying in hospital, and he wakes up, right, and his head's all bandaged up. And the doctor comes in. He said, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. What do you want to hear first? He said, I think I'll hear the bad news. He said, well, it's like, you may not remember this, he said, but you came in here complaining of a severe headache. He said, we took you down, we'd give you a CAT scan. He said, we found a big aneurysm on your brain, he says. So we cut your noggin open. He said, we removed 7/8 of your brain. Oh, well, bloody hell, what's the good news? He said, we bought you a bass guitar. Oh, Mitchy, how are you, son? Come here.
I'm fantastic.
How are you, son?
No,
you look a bit puzzled. What's the matter?
Well, I'm having a bit of a bad day today.
Oh,
yeah.
Not good to hear.
Well, you know I love animals.
You do?
Yeah. I'm a big animal lover. Mm-hmm. All kinds of animals. Dogs, cats, camels, horses.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Move over here to me. You're a camel lover, are you?
I'm a camel lover.
All right.
No, but seriously, my neighbor, Rob, lost his dog this morning. He just ran off a little black Shih Tzu.
Big one?
A little black Shih Tzu.
What?
Well, the dog.
Oh, that kind.
It's a
Okay.
Shih Tzu, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody's out there that's in the area that is looking around for a lost dog, we'd really appreciate it. He's easy to find.
Right.
He's missing a left ear. His tail was cut off by a random gardening accident. He's blind in one eye, and he was accidentally castrated by a cooking disaster.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
What's his name?
His name's Lucky.
I'm not surprised. How's he going to hear somebody if they call him, "Oi, Lucky!"
Yeah. That's the way it works.
He's only got one ear hole, hasn't he? No balls.
We'll get to some camel jokes later.
Will we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you. Oh, hey, Lisa.
Hello, darling.
When did this become the Smothers Brothers hour?
We're smothering with disaster at the moment. This is going down like a fart in a two-man submarine. You
It
do know
certainly
that,
is.
don't you?
I do know that.
Yeah.
I do know that.
Sure.
Well, anyway, we'll be right back. It's The Jerk Show on
Hang on.
thejerkshow.com.
That's not my arse smoking by any chance, is it? Look. What's going on here? So whatever you do, don't strike a match.
It's a hot show tonight.